Welcome back to the WODprep podcast. I'm your host, CJ Palmer, with the best host in the space, Claire Bays. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry we're late. I woke up at 6:58, like literally 6, and I had to strain. So I make my own cold brew, and it was like brewing, and I had to do like the cheesecloth thing, and I was like, I'm not getting on this show without cold brew, so I had to pour it. So
hey, that's like yesterday. I had to be up at the gym for class at 6:30 a.m. I'm doing some like mentorship, and we can talk about that. Anyway, I had blood work yesterday morning at 9, so I couldn't have coffee until after blood work.
That sucks.
Just because I didn't want. Anyway, it was funny because I was like, "What a freaking princess!" That like the thing I'm most upset about is just I can't have my coffee.
Yeah.
Did it really matter that much? Like, no, but it's part of my routine.
Yeah, it's your thing. All right,
I can relate in that way.
So Claire didn't do her job last night, but it's fine. So we do have a guest today, but Claire
Hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
No.
No,
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. CJ De Palma texted me at 11:53 p.m. and told me that Reykjavik is coming on, which I'm so excited. And that means I just bursted his bubble of his announcement, but we're here now. And so my job would be to update the thumbnail and the title and so on. And I am so excited that they're here. But no, I did not do that between then and 7 a.m., which it's now 7:08 a.m. where we live. So
all right.
Anyway, love you.
All right. What's up, guys? Hello.
What's up? Hi.
Hello.
Driving.
How are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, okay. This is a Tesla. I was like, so are you in a spaceship? What is this?
Yeah. It's like one of 3 Teslas in all of Iceland.
Basically a spaceship.
Landing my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the team car, we call it.
Yeah, we call it a team.
So after Gucci and Jan lived with me for a while, I've learned that Iceland has rednecks, and both of you strike me as rednecks too. Do you guys have big trucks?
Do you know me?
Yeah.
Do they strike you as rednecks?
Yeah.
They look like bad boys' news.
They just look like good. They just, I mean, you guys strike me as like good old boys.
No, they look like they could be in like a boy band.
Yeah, but I just like, I don't know, after having conversations with them, like they're just good old, both of them are just good old boys. Like they're just like here to have a good time.
Okay, so wait, I just need to clarify. Is a redneck a good old boy, or are these 2 different things?
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I need
it's
the
the same
clarification. I need the clarification too. Can you
explain?
Like what?
Well,
I feel like one is a derogatory
the
statement and the
vehicles.
other is complimentary, and I'm just not sure.
No. This is like it's like a good. It's like a good thing. Just like here to have a good time, like no fucks given
Joking
sort of
around.
thing. And the fact that the pictures and videos John showed me was like they have like mud holes, but like in Iceland, like they just have like big truck gatherings, like literally what I grew up with in Central Florida, and I was like, this is amazing. Like this is like coming back home because that's what we used to do.
Where do we have that? What do we have?
Like redneck trailer parks and stuff like that.
Just like everyone has like there's just like big truck gatherings. It's just like
yeah. We have that, and we have like a car festival thing.
Anyways,
weekend.
What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car do you 2 drive? I know Gucci doesn't drive. Only Jan drives.
You know that I drive. I drive. What is it called? I drive a stick. Do you say that?
Standard.
Yeah.
A manual.
Yeah, it is called. He's thinking about something dirty, probably. But
I know.
Like I'm talking about a car, like where you have to. Yeah. So I drive a car. You were actually impressed when I told you that because some Americans.
I know. Well, no one drives. Claire, can you drive a standard?
Can I have?
You learned at some point.
I did learn. Yeah. So it would probably take me a moment to like get acquainted to the vehicle and be able to do it. But yes, I know how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually love to drive a standard because it's, I don't know, you have a better feeling of driving. It's like watching a DVD. It's like vintage.
That's funny. Yeah, I can see that.
I love it.
I can see that for sure.
It's basically you get like a good feeling in your heart.
You get a good feeling in your heart.
It's
Good feeling
nostalgic.
in your heart.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so wait, you guys are in Iceland right now then, obviously still. You haven't come over yet.
No, we're coming on Monday
Okay.
to San Jose, basically. Yeah. So
Okay,
13th.
Monday the 20th or the 13th?
13th.
13th.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they come for the week.
this upcoming.
Soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay. Well, just even being on the call, the CJ. One of my goals is now for us to figure out how to do a seminar or something over in Reykjavik. I'm just weaving myself into that storyline for you now
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
really want to go over there, and I just see
Oh
this
my
as
God.
the path.
We
The
have to make it
conversation has
happen.
been being had since I coached Heidi in 2019. Like this has been a 7-year process.
Okay,
There's
we
been-
need
there's
to
been a-
bring it to
keep on having
fruition.
There's been a
babies,
progression.
CJ, and like you keep on having more and more babies, so it's kind of hard.
I'm
like,
working. Well, hopefully there's no more babies happening in the Palma household. That's it. So
But
We'll see.
I would love to have you over here too, Claire.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean,
was
it's
telling
always
them about you, and I was just like, we're gonna talk to CJ, which they know, and then Claire, and she's the nicest
She
person
talked
ever.
very well about
Yeah.
you, Claire.
Oh, thank you I love Gucci. I mean, I also, as the show listeners like to say, I see everything through rose-colored glasses. So I love everyone,
Yeah.
but Gucci's fantastic. I think it was the 2009 games was the first time that I ever saw Annie on TV. And so ever since then, I've
Mhm.
known of Iceland due to her and always been
Yeah.
just fascinated with I mean, the country looks beautiful and everyone I've ever met from there has been wonderful. So anyway, yeah, we got to figure this out, CJ.
we're
We
gonna
gotta
run it.
figure this out.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you
now
see
that
the
Claire's
reel
involved,
that we
it'll happen
made
in like 6 weeks.
from
It'll be fine. We'll be over there. We'll be over there in like October. It'll be great.
That's right.
Did you see the
Um,
reel that we made with the Icelandic nature thing when we were running? Did you see
Mhm.
it?
Yeah.
nice.
I don't remember what I commented, but I think I commented something on
Oh,
it.
you
Yes.
probably yeah. That's
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked incredible. That's just like your backyard, basically.
Basically.
So
Yeah. That's the point.
how's everyone feeling? How's training? Are you guys like, has it hit you yet that you're CrossFit Games athletes? Like,
Oh
That is tough.
no! Like I don't know. I feel like it's still unreal, but I love it.
True.
Like finally, when
What she
people,
said.
yeah, because when you're in CrossFit, then people that don't know anything about CrossFit, they're like, "Oh, so have you been to the CrossFit Games?" You're like, "No," but I'm still like, okay at
Yeah.
CrossFit.
well, I
And
feel
now I
like in
can actually
Iceland
say-
that conversation happens even more because they're just like, oh, there's like everyone
Yeah,
in
so
Iceland
many.
just becomes a CrossFit Games athlete. That's any good at
Exactly.
all.
Yeah. So
That's
now
such a-
we finally can say we're
Yeah.
actually going to the CrossFit Games,
Mhm.
and that's pretty cool.
It is.
That's
And
insane. Is it the whole team's first time? No one has been, right? On a team, anything, it's everyone's first time?
Oh yeah, Rockaway's been as
I
a
went
teen.
twice when I was a young boy.
he's still a young boy, but
I'm
yeah.
still a young boy, but a younger boy.
A younger
So,
Definitionally a boy, now an adult. You know. Yeah, he's at least
So you
crossed
went
that
as an
barrier.
individual teenager, and now this is your first time going on a team.
yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. CJ, I feel like you have so many questions. I have them, but I'm gonna let you.
Well, I know
just
them, but
rattle. Okay.
so let's see. Well, I think I just wanted to have you guys on just to, I don't know, show the world, all 25 people watching who you were. You know, it's millions watching, millions.
Hey, this will
But,
get a good watch.
um,
Don't throw shade.
Yeah.
We'll-
What
we'll-
what are you guys most excited about? What are you most nervous about as a team?
Those are two
Maybe not
separate
even like
questions.
specifically to the events or the like what workouts might show up or anything like that, but just the whole experience.
The whole experience.
Nervous about.
No, I'm most excited about. Didn't you say most excited about?
He
Yeah,
said
what
he
are you
said two
most
different
excited
things.
about? Yeah, like specifically, and then like what are you most nervous about?
Nervous.
Nervous
Oh,
in the heat. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not nervous for the
Everyone.
heat.
Gucci's ready.
Me and Evan, we're
We're excited for the heat.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
just
that's right.
grateful
Oh
for
man,
being
that's the mindset.
warm.
Gucci, did the heat impact you very much at all? I don't even know if NorCal is the hottest that you've ever competed. You may have competed somewhere hotter, but did that impact you much at all, or was it not really a problem for you?
It was not really a problem. It was still, I think it's the hottest that I've competed in because everything was outside.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like more problem for me than the other girls.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So I feel like it was even. I just thought about it like everyone is hot right now, so it doesn't matter that I'm hot. It's fine.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
think it's going to be the biggest problem for Bjarni because he gets sunburned very easily.
Yeah, he has to use sunscreen.
It's going to be red, which is fine, you know. I'm not defending it, but it's going to be red.
He got sunburned on our mock weekend in Iceland.
Yeah. It was a
I was
long
just
run
like,
outside. You ran
oh.
outside for like 20 minutes. This is a long one.
But still, and we were swimming too outside. We were,
Yep.
we spent a lot of
I
time
know what I'm
outside,
saying.
but yeah. So
What,
nervous. I don't feel super nervous for anything because we're doing it in a group, and it's somehow just more easy mentally easier.
Mhm.
Yeah, somehow like we take the pressure off each other, and we have so much fun together. So it's like, yeah, it's nice to have people to lean on.
Of course.
Yeah. Like
When did
with the online semifinals, because I was doing the math individual semifinals the weekend before. If I was doing individual semifinals online the weekend after, I think it would be way harder mentally.
Mhm.
Because then I would be alone doing everything. But there, like I just came in and was with the group, even though it was super hard physically, it was so much easier mentally because we were there together just playing cards in between events, and we didn't have as much time stressing about some things.
Yeah.
And then we just worked it out if there was something. So yeah.
Yeah, your Halloween costumes were pretty epic.
Yeah.
I think so.
They were good.
Yeah, we find ways to have fun. Like we always have fun together.
when was this? What was the costumes? Do what?
The boys get some silly ideas sometimes, and they took out some costumes that they found in CrossFit Reykjavik, and we all just started dressing up for no reason.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
They were nice. Yeah.
I want to see a photo of this. Have you guys posted this anywhere?
Just
I think
on our story.
I have the
can
photo
check
for
it.
sure.
CJ, can you find it and pull it up?
Yeah, let's see if I can find it.
That'd be great.
Oh, be careful with all the pictures that we're sharing.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Don't open
All
the wrong one.
Oh my gosh. So when did you all know that you were going to be a team for the games? And then did you have friendships? Did you train together prior to this year, or did this kind of go from nothing to something this year?
So it basically came from nothing to something, but the boys have been training together for years, or like known each other, sometimes training together. But me and Elin, we are usually in a different gym. So all of us, we didn't know, we knew about each other and we knew each other, but not super well.
Yeah.
And now we're like, best
friends.
yeah. So, what is Alma called?
Manager.
Affiliate manager in CrossFit Reykjavik. She contacted us all and like put us together as a group and asked us if we would like to do the season as a team. And at least for my part, like I agreed to it because I could still do the individual season in person. And then the online semifinals was was after everything else. Yeah.
This is some good hair.
Yeah, it's good.
I could see us cast off. I don't know why.
I'm really sad. I definitely was hoping that you weren't wearing these shorts. I was really just hoping we'd get a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Maybe next.
Anyways.
Yeah, so thank her for making up the idea of getting us into a team.
Yeah.
Thank Alma because.
And we have such a good people like taking care of us, like Alma, my boyfriend, Dion, and like other people that are just helping us out.
His mom, dad, our parents, you know.
Everyone else, like, so your families are really bought into what you guys are doing. They're supporting it.
Yes.
They think it's really awesome.
Yeah, and the gym, like, super supportive.
And you said the affiliate manager, is that like someone that works for HQ that does affiliate management? No, that's someone at the affiliate.
Yeah, the Reykjavik.
Yeah,
okay.
So affiliate manager for CrossFit Reykjavik. And she has been like helping us out with the online semifinals. Like if it wasn't for her and other people, like we could obviously not make it happen because it's a lot of work behind it.
Yeah.
And when you have 4 people that you have to control, and like 2 young boys that are always silly and joking, and like it's hard. It gets hard. It's hard for me and Ellie.
Gucci's team
Feel
mom.
sorry.
Oh yeah, I was like,
sorry
what's
for
the
us.
age gap here?
15 years from me and Gucci.
Hey.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
not.
I was like, it's not that far, is it? That would be
great.
there's no way.
10, 9?
Yeah.
9 years.
Like
Yeah.
I'm 29, they're 21, 22,
And I'm 25.
25.
25.
This is actually
I'm
go ahead.
turning 30. She's turning 26.
But I'm just 25 though.
Yeah, and I'm only
Yeah,
25.
just 25. Yeah,
want
26 is years away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
basically.
I want to use this opportunity to say, when the boys were on Boys Interrupted, they were guests there,
Uh-huh.
because they won, or like Bjarni won the wall ball
Workout number 1.
and
Mhm.
Jeffrey was in second place.
Yes. Congratulations, guys. That's crazy.
Cute.
They were
Yeah.
talking about the teams, our team, and Rökkvi said they were asking how old we were, and Rökkvi was like, "Yeah, Gucci, she's like 30 something," and I was listening to this live, stab in my heart. Oh my God!
And
I was
tell
like,
them what Sprig called you.
yeah. Then Spray called me a cougar for being for
Me too,
being.
it's a book.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
that actually, this is unrelated to CrossFit, but it feels relatable. So Jimmy is my fiance and he's a professional wrestler and he's in a faction.
Yeah.
So it's a team of guys that wrestle
Okay.
together. And they call him like Unk or like what, because he is significantly older than the other. I mean, he's
Is he?
30.
Yeah.
But they are all in their early 20s, and so it's very relatable. Like we have to figure out terminology. Like that gap is
Yeah.
big enough that I see he's the Gucci of his group.
Okay, I love that. I'll
Yeah.
take it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like they have certainly like brought some, I don't know, youth into not that we're not youthful, but like
Yeah.
they've turned it up a notch for us. So we appreciate them. I'm sure that she probably
Yeah.
gets a lot of, I don't know, laughs out of you at minimum.
It's definitely the same for us. Like they bring the youth out in us.
Yes.
Even though I always feel like a young person, and I'm often the youngest person in the room. But
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
That
none of
eventually
us are-
changes, Gucci. Eventually, you
that's
stop being
changing
the
now,
youngest
and it's
person in the
super
room.
weird.
I'm realizing that in life right now, and it's the worst.
It's weird.
Yeah, I know, and that's happening to me right now, and it's a little bit confusing. I'm
It's so
having
weird.
identity crisis or something.
Well, for what it's worth, as you continue, like we're talking way down the road, but CJ works with a lot of age group athletes, the masters athletes, and it is really cool because I get the opportunity to MC some of their competitions, and it's always funny to look out on the floor and you'll have 60-something-year-old men and women on the floor and they look at least 20 years younger. So like because of being a CrossFitter, as you age, I think that like the reverse aging thing is very real. So there is that, like it, you might be in numbers the oldest, but like you won't look like it.
And then you look up to like Emily Rolfe, BK, Kristen Holte, like there's a lot of people still competing that are older.
Oh yeah, speaking of the owner of CrossFit
Eddie Canio.
Reykjavik not being on the CrossFit Reykjavik team.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's wrong with
So
that?
weird.
exactly. So weird.
So strange.
I don't understand. CJ, what are you saying? Is there something I'm missing?
BKG owns CrossFit Reykjavik.
I understand that, but
and
why
he
is it
not
shocking?
on the team? Because he's on another games team.
Oh,
He's
okay. I did not.
Oslo Kriegers.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Traitor.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Wait, you're saying traitor, but it's given these two guys an opportunity.
No,
So
I know.
actually,
No, I'm
like,
super
this is
stoked for it.
great. Yeah.
I'm super stoked for it. Fuck PK. It's
Claire,
fine.
Claire has her rose glasses on.
Yeah.
Stand by.
We keep
But
them on.
no, it's good, and it's fun that we're like all competing together, and it's just more
Yeah.
Icelandic people competing, and yeah, and there's
So
I love
always.
it.
So Annie
yeah.
had a team in 23
Yeah,
or 22? 23.
22. 22? Wasn't it 22?
2022.
And so that
Yeah.
team was only like 25% Icelandic. And
Imported.
what?
Imported.
Imported. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, recruited, drafted, paid, whatever you want to say. Whatever that was. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's cool. Yeah.
Do you guys feel like a lot of pride being like a full Icelandic team representing Iceland. Like it says CrossFit Reykjavik, but in theory, it really should say like Team Iceland, which you should petition. You should petition to like be able to say that when you guys go to the games in some capacity.
Yeah, that's true. We feel like it's an extra pride on top that we just qualified, because that hasn't happened since I think it was either 2017 or 2019. Because previously we had a lot of Icelandic, like all out Icelandic teams, but it hasn't happened in years now.
Yeah.
So we feel like it's like a kind of a comeback, and we're keeping the small part in keeping the Icelandic. What would you say? Icelandic
spirit.
Yeah, like the CrossFit Games.
Well, yeah, if you think about, so are there 6 Icelandic athletes competing between team and individual at the games this year?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, I mean, that's, if you do percentages, like that's...
Oh, the Iceland math of how they're represented in the CrossFit space is astronomical. It would be like 5,000 Americans at the games. It's a crazy number.
Because of the population of the country itself versus say the population of the United States or somewhere else.
So 100 times bigger, which, okay, so it'd be 600 athletes because we're 350 million. They're 325,000, right? Isn't that the island size? Icelandic population?
330,000.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just call it 1%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and so, anyways, crazy.
Yeah.
So
I have
not even 1%. That's 0.1%. So yeah, it would be 6,000. I nailed it. That's exactly what it would be.
Nice.
Wild.
Wow. I have my like personal theory why that is.
Tell me.
Like a little
let's
bit.
hear it. Yep.
It's just because we're so small and like such a small country, we easily know each other or like know someone who knows someone. So like I have known BK, for example, for many years, and we're good friends. And he's just a guy from like a small town that made it to the CrossFit Games and is like a star over there, but he's just a normal guy. And then we're like, why can't we do it too if he can't do it? So like it makes us believe more in ourselves because we know people personally that has achieved big things. So it makes it more achievable somehow.
Do you think that, I guess maybe this would be even a question for CJ. I mean, like at this point, to be an athlete that qualifies to go to the CrossFit Games, like you have to be like a specimen at fitness. You have to be beyond excellent. And so there's some level of this that's also obviously there's hard work. I'm not taking away from the hard work because without that you don't get there. But some level of like genetic.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you seen Bjarne with his shirt off? He looks like fucking G.I. Joe. So yeah, of course.
What a compliment.
Yeah. He looks like Action Man.
Yeah, he does look like an action hero.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a million things behind it. I certainly think that there is like a bloodline genetic driver that Iceland's are very have a very big physical prowess, like they just are. All of them are, and which is awesome. And they all work hard. And I think there's, like Gucci was saying, there's like an iron sharpens iron mindset. That's why gyms that have really good athletes produce really good athletes. And it's not to say that other gyms can't, but when you're chasing an elite athlete at all times, so like, I mean, Annie being as good as she was early, everyone just chased her, right? And so you just pull the pool of athletes up because of that.
Totally.
Right. They just pull them with you from an early time. And, that created Turi and it created BK, right? And the early teams,
Sarah,
all of that is just because you chase someone that good and you just realize what's possible. So like you do Fran in 3 minutes and you think it's fast, but if you're doing Fran next to someone who's doing it in 2 minutes, you're like, fuck, that was slow. And you just realize that realization is just so much more evident in front of your face, and it just pulls everyone up immediately, because a lot of what we do is just pain tolerance and just like being able to just push a little bit harder. It's not always just, are you more fit? It's like seeing what's possible and putting yourself into that next level. And so when you just chase someone that's a lot better than you, it's super important.
Yeah. Well, and exposure to someone willing to suffer at that level then shows you that that's actually safe to do. You know, like once you see somebody do any version of fall off the box in the middle of the workout, fully black out, whatever, then you're like, oh, okay, so I can go that far, you know, and they get back up and they keep going. I like this one says it's the Icelandic clean air and water. Oh, I dream. There was here, I'll bring it back up. It was just a comment saying that the clean air and the clean water is helpful.
Yep. So how's training going? That's like a loaded question. I know exactly how training's going.
Training is going good, and we are all enjoying team training. We're all used to training.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you guys
So
gotten in a
this is
fight yet? As a team?
Maybe like twice.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Really?
Do you think we've been in a fight?
Has to be.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
we've
mean,
been
just
actually
the
really
odds.
good
The odds
fight.
say that it's happened. Like you've been around each other a lot in the past 4 weeks.
Yeah, but it has never been like a fight. More like maybe an agreement or like.
Well, I mean,
Hey.
Bjarni has screamed at you sometimes while you work out, and you know,
Me?
yeah, you were tired, and Bjarni just tells you to
Get up.
just get up.
Okay, if you're counting that as an argument, then
But then when Bjarni doesn't agree or to something, he just leaves.
yeah.
Like when we know he just
just
left,
gets quiet.
left the apartment.
Yeah. He just leaves the conversation if it's too conflicted. I don't know.
Gucci cries.
Yeah.
Bjarni leaves, and I just
Play an instrument or
I
something.
just play an instrument. Get
to
the
calm himself
Coping
down.
mechanism. Talk about a type of coping mechanism. That's very interesting. So
Yeah.
Bjarni leaves. Rockve just like plays music. Aileen, what do you? I feel like you said like half a word. I know you're driving, but what's your anger coping mechanism? Gucci cries. Do you cry?
Yeah, I definitely cry.
yeah, you cry.
No, I don't cry. I don't know. I never
She's
get
ice
angry.
cold. We have to test this theory.
Oh, so we just hope she doesn't get angry. Is that what you're
Maybe
saying?
she just puts up a wall. I would imagine
Or
something
gets
like.
very angry.
Very angry. Yeah. She kind of makes me scared. She scares me a
Yeah.
little. Like when she's writing her notes, I feel like she's like yelling at me. Like when I read her notes specifically, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good because I feel like that's how most of your athletes feel about you. So then that's nice that you get a little bit of that back.
I agree. To Claire, yeah.
I think that
I'm always like, he's mad at me now. And
Two
then
of my athletes moved
then
in
he
together.
calls me and he isn't mad, and I'm like, okay, you're still mad.
Two of my athletes moved in together and I complimented them both like separately, like in their training, like on Monday maybe. And they both separately, not together, texted me. I'm screenshotting this. They both said it. And I was like, I know you guys are talking about this conversation at some point and stop talking about me. Like I compliment my athletes.
So they were, they were together and
I don't think they were together, but they had for sure have been talking about CJ doesn't give compliments because they both said something very like unique that
the same thing
would allude to like I'm not complimenting enough or I'm not like, you know, whatever, and that they're both surprised that I said it.
Yeah.
Nice.
They can just commiserate with one another.
How was training this morning?
It was good.
Very fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Total and
Yeah, it was very
dumbbell squat message.
Lifting heavy in the workout, but yeah, those are not my favorite lifts.
I know.
Because I love lifting, and this is basically if you should pick 3 lifts that I would prefer not to do, it would be
those 3. Yeah, not even because like it took bench press out of there. So we did the CrossFit total this morning as a team. We did CrossFit total to like RPE, I don't know, 9.
I'm hoping they're gonna add 1 lift like a bench press, and then we can all like for the teams, and then we can choose 1 person for each lift.
Yeah, definitely.
I call dibs on the bench press then.
100%.
Who calls dibs on what? Which person is going to?
Everyone did the whole total. Everyone did.
I
the
understand,
whole
but like if you had structured it in that way. Do what?
Bjarni back squat, maybe Aileen deadlift.
No, you deadlift.
Me?
And she does the strict press.
Strict press. Okay. Gucci bench press. Gucci's sitting this one out.
Just put another athlete in 2 times.
it's pretty annoying because I love a heavy lift in a 1 rep max, but just like pick any other lifts. Why not the other total? That's amazing.
The other
overhead
the other total is
squats
Gucci's
and
jam
cleans.
for sure.
Yeah. But
Um,
no, yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy.
Of course, I'm happy too.
that's
We're all
cool.
very happy.
I'm putting the rose glasses on.
Do
Rose-colored glasses.
we know how many events will it be 20 for the individual? I'm
No,
sorry,
no
for the
way.
teams? Okay.
Unless theoretically it could be 20 scores. You know, like there's like, but they would have to do it. It'd have to look a little more like SoCal. And,
This is interesting. So we actually don't know this for you. So we know we know even less for you all than we know for the individuals, which I guess is not a surprise, but just interesting to think about.
Yep.
I would love, Dave, if you're listening, put more information out for the teams. That would be lovely.
Never anything out for the teams ever.
And it's
because mainly it's because he doesn't write any of it. Like he just approves some of it, and all of the release stuff is like Dave. It seems like it's Dave saying, "Hey, I want this out," and I just don't think Boz has ever been like, "Let's push this out," because we know Boz writes the team workouts.
Yeah, okay. But
I really like Boz's programming. I mean,
I mean, I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I think I'm sad because we think that swimming is not going to show up. I think it's not going to show up for the teams, right?
I don't think so.
And we are really sad. Me and Elin are really sad. We're both good swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
they are very good
not
swimmers.
fair that the individual gets to get into a pool and we are not allowed.
What would be like an ideal workout now that you guys have been training together and getting to know one another's strengths, and I like to call them areas of opportunity versus weaknesses. But anyway, what would be an ideal workout for you guys?
I mean, we wanted the kilometer workout in the semifinals.
Yeah, the barbell cycling.
The barbell cycling.
Light barbell cycling.
We're all pretty
high volume
strong.
Barbell cycling work would be elite
Maybe
for
some,
all of them.
I don't know, gymnastic stuff for you.
So, like me and Elin are like opposites, kind of. So if we could share, like I could do the things that I'm good at, and she could do the things that she's good at, that would be amazing. So for her, like heavy lifting, I'm fine with heavy lifting too, but she's like super strong. I would love pack boards, legless rope climbs. She would not love those things.
I would hate those.
She would love some like handstand ramp pirouettes. Like it's okay, but I would like she can do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's like opposite things. I think. What would you guys say for you?
I think we're pretty similar. Like, when it comes to weaknesses and strengths.
Yeah, they're pretty similar athlete profiles.
Just some difficult stuff, just some running and burpees and, you know, the boring stuff.
Yeah, the basic stuff.
The basic stuff. We're pretty good at that.
High volume wall balls.
So wall balls again, right?
A lot of squatting.
Just give us an obscenely high volume. Oh man, how did you guys feel knowing that you got 1 and 2 out in that workout? How did you feel the couple of days following? Like that workout for most CrossFitters was a miserable experience the next couple of days. Was that for you all as well, or was it not so much just because you're acclimated to that?
We couldn't really walk.
Yeah. We were
you both did it twice, right?
Yes, I did it twice.
I did it once.
I did it twice as well. And I remember going in and still being so sore and just being like, this might be really stupid. But then thankfully, I don't know, CJ, do you remember the term? There's like a scientific term for whenever your body actually, like if you were the repeated exposure, if you can tolerate it.
Repeated bout effect.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you. Repeated bout effect. Did you feel that when you redid it, where it was like you went in sore, you redid it, and the next day you were like, why am I not sore anymore? Did you have that experience?
You felt good for the first time, right?
Yeah, when I did it the first time and I got 11 minutes, 11 seconds,
I
didn't feel sure, like at all.
That is such a mind-blowing time.
Pretty easy. And he set like the bar high, so he knew what to catch, and they were racing each other. I would say, right?
Yes, definitely.
He set the bar.
Yeah.
I just can't even fathom getting that work done in that time, and that's okay. That's why they're games athletes, and I'm not. But that's great.
Yeah, you got tested right after that workout.
I got tested in like April.
Straight after the open.
Yeah.
Right.
There was some guy.
Well, you had to get paid, right, for the workout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you passed, obviously. That's good.
Yeah, I mean they haven't said anything. So.
But
That's
some guy
cool.
flew into Iceland to test him. But you didn't get tested.
I
Or-
got paid, but
Yeah.
not tested.
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
That's
Huh.
interesting.
That is
But
interesting.
it looks like we're all getting tested before the games.
Before the games.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
That's
got an
so
email that
Why are you stressed?
I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, right.
I'm not stressed or scared.
When
But I think it's interesting.
Gucci's-
I'm like honored. Like, why did you pick us?
Gucci's like
Yeah.
physical transformation since like her physical transformation from starting CrossFit to now is bonkers.
Yes.
But like her, a little less so, but still, even since we've worked together, like she was very long and stringy and like just like, but
You
I
were
mean,
stringy.
she has. I mean, she's kind of string bean. She was. I mean, there's just like no other way to put it.
Now she's jacked.
And she's yoked. And when she was here, it was like every 48 hours, some of the gym like, was she on? And I was like, I'm pretty sure Gucci's
She's on
scared of-
intensity. Try it.
Huh?
Huh.
And
You haven't
oh
told
yeah,
that.
all the time.
You
Everyone
are-
always asks me if you're on drugs. Like,
Oh my
like,
god. I'm
Yeah.
kind of honored, but still like no.
but like your lifting pictures, they always just
Yeah.
like come out like
That's
primo.
unreal.
She's on
Yeah.
steroids look, which is awesome. But every time
Yeah.
it never fails.
Yeah.
Well, this is
That's-
one of the things that someone did a video recently on Danny Spiegel, and then Hiller redid. Did you guys see the most recent one he did about her? Someone else made a video about her saying she was on. Anyway, he was just pointing out, like, okay, if we look at cameras from all the way back when she wasn't as jacked as she is now, like the
Mhm.
cameras were trash. And if we look at
Right.
the
Yeah.
cameras and the editing and all the different lenses and everything today, like it's crazy. I mean, it makes it, you can really,
Yeah.
Mhm.
not that the athlete looks amazing, but you take a photo with that camera, like the athlete looks crazy.
Right.
True. And
Yeah.
also, like, it's insane when you're lifting heavy, and like those pictures from Norcal when I'm lifting heavy, I'm so surprised when I see them today as well. But like you transform a little bit because it's hot and you're
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
the weights and you're lifting heavy.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you're lifting heavy, you just look
Yep.
jacked.
Still
It's
You're
nice.
jacked. That's the point.
Yeah.
lower.
Yes.
Everyone looks jacked when they lift
What
heavy.
we're here for.
What, so are you guys? How many people are coming over from Iceland like to watch you guys? Do you guys have like a number, like an idea of how many people are coming to watch?
Probably what, around like 20 or something.
No, probably
No,
more. I think there's like
14.
only my family, there are like 10 people.
There are like 5 from my family.
Like
15,
5
20.
for mine.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
already 20 and then some not family. And yeah, then you like yeah.
That's like 10% of the population.
Well, it's 10% of the population, but it's only 1%
From
of
the
CrossFit
country
Reykjavik.
is coming over. Oh, I love it. Man, have any of your families been to the games before, or is this going to be the first experience for all of them?
They're probably super.
Yeah, my family
Yeah,
has
your
went
family would have.
3
Okay.
times. This is the
Okay.
4th time. Yeah.
It's the first time for my family.
When
But
you
I've been
qualified,
once.
I'm so reluctant to say your name. Rockve?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Okay,
just
great. I'm sorry. I'm like
yeah.
afraid I'm going to say it wrong.
No worries.
When your family came over, what years was that? Where was the games the years that you came over? What location?
Yeah, so we first watched the games in 2018, where it
Uh-huh.
was in Madison, Wisconsin.
Mhm.
And then I competed in 2021 and 2, and that was also in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
And
that's the
Madison
only
was a
place
great
I went to.
location.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it was very comfortable, like very chill, very good place.
It's the
But
best.
San Jose, I don't really know like anything about the place, so it's gonna be.
It sounds fancy.
It sounds.
It's a big
fancy.
city. It's a big city.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big, it's dead in the middle of it. It's big. It's like not a really high metropolitan, but like we are like the convention center, the SAP is like smack dab in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. So just a city.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a
Oh,
city.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask, are any of you and your families going to stay and do, I mean, I guess you're getting here on the 13th. Is it okay to ask where you guys are coming? Are you going straight to California? Or are you going to go?
Everyone can come for a visit.
Yeah. of
We're like,
course.
Yeah.
send you the address.
So yeah,
we're staying outside of San Jose, or basically in San Jose the whole time, but 2 different locations. So a little bit cheaper and then a little bit more expensive and closer to the venue.
yeah. And so I'm sure that you guys have already figured out where you'll be training during that time and so on.
No.
It's a process.
There are a lot of gyms, so we're gonna find the best one. If it's good gym that we go to, then we'll probably stay there.
Yeah.
And then we
Have
can
you
just
spoken to any of the, oh gosh, there was one gym that Pool Boy just posted and was like, they were inviting athletes, I believe.
Okay.
Do you remember that, CJ? Let me look.
No,
and see
I
if
don't,
it's
but
still
can you
there.
send that to me?
Yeah, let me see if it's
That would
still
be
there.
amazing. Then we can maybe text
Yeah,
them.
I'll reach out to them
If they
today.
know more. Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna message him.
who's
Hang
all
on.
staying in the house? Like the first house and second house
first
is
house.
every CrossFit Clay. Thank you.
Who's
Okay,
staying
you
in
wanna
the
share
house?
it?
It's-
Yep.
Okay, great.
We're
So
staying only the four of us and
Yon.
one girlfriend and one boyfriend.
Cool.
Who's boyfriend? Who's girlfriend?
Yeah, and then you just can
Exciting.
then you can just fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Who it is.
CJ, do you want me to send that to you or Gucci or both? What? To follow up with?
I'll message them.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
You
gonna send it to
speak
you.
English
Yeah.
so well. Just
Oh, it's kind of far. It's kind of far from you guys. It's basically where the venue is.
How far
You
is
guys
far?
are south, but I mean, it might be worth it. Let me. I don't know how big it is. Let me see. I'll message them.
Yeah, I just sent you the account, CJ.
Then
Okay.
you can also ask all the questions about the equipment and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And is Diablo there? Because I know Diablo has it.
Is in the area. Let me look and see where that is.
Anyways, I'll start working on that today.
Thank you,
A little bit.
Sweetie.
I thought Jan had reached out to some people, but that's okay.
Maybe he has. He doesn't always tell me if he has done something.
Oh no, it's not. That's far, super far. Okay. Anyways, all right. So you guys travel. How long does it travel from? Like, what's the length of the trip from Iceland to?
I actually have
San
no
Jose?
idea.
Like 13, 14 hours.
14 hours.
Oh, it's not too crazy.
No.
Where do you guys?
That's just under an hour drive to Diablo. If it was a good setting, it could still be. I mean, anyway, okay.
Yeah, 14 hours. That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
And
And you
it's
guys
easy
fly
to
on Monday?
Yeah, Monday
cool.
morning.
Sick.
So it's gonna be good. We're super
Let's see.
excited.
How was the sim? Sorry. So we'll let you guys run. I know you guys are. How'd you guys feel about the sim weekend? How'd you like how it went? All of it.
So fun.
It was so much fun. Also, just spending the whole weekend together
Yeah.
and staying under the same roof, and doing it in like just one event at a time. And it went well, pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Fun workouts, fun setting.
Or some of it went well.
Some of it went well.
It went well.
It went well. Yeah. It was
For
great.
what it's worth, CJ did.
Listen to what the man said.
She moaned a lot.
I have never actually
We're gonna have to start working on
realizing that I moan a lot during training.
That's a
But
weakness.
they are always saying that I'm moaning. I don't even hear it.
She moans and she does like a pirate scream. I don't know.
No! They are exaggerating.
Yeah.
I've trained with her. I know everything that's happening right now. I understand all of it. I know.
That's
Yeah.
funny. So I just am thinking about this has got to be such a special experience. Like if you you guys are in it, you're in the thick of it right now. But you went from at the beginning of this year, not even really maybe knowing of one another, but not having like close relationships to like now you're like a little family, right? And then man, oh my gosh, like, the glory days, like you are in them. And I hope that they last for another decade, but it's just like, these are such savory moments. And so I'm always a person that wants to like pause and be like, do we realize what's happening right now? Like, this is so special so anyway, not that you guys aren't thinking of that, but that excites
still, we
me.
should
True.
take
Very
a moment
good
and think
reminder.
about it. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
also just, it's even better than I thought to be on a team, because like sharing it with someone else
Yeah.
somehow, like sharing the same, like we're doing the same thing. We're all achieving this together.
That was
my
wait,
God.
CJ, are you playing it? CJ, stop. Is that from her training video?
Is it up?
Yes, you could literally hear it.
Oh,
It was like,
that's weird. Where did you hear it?
looking at 4 bored or something. It's
I really don't even.
I couldn't hear anything. That was so weird.
Yeah,
you guys
we could all hear
I
it.
couldn't
Yes,
it? That
and
was weird.
that was
moan.
All right, hold on. We'll pull it up now so it's not weird.
Yeah, because I'm like, CJ, now this looks really bad on you.
All right, hold on. That's so wild. I couldn't hear. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
That was crazy. Hold on. I promise I'm not watching porn on this show. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Oh my gosh, was that actually? Now I feel like okay. Well, wait. Do we need to pull it up? Because now Gucci's
Yeah, we
gonna have to like
pull it up
endure
because
this.
everyone's gonna think I'm.
Oh, because we need to
being
protect.
weird.
Okay. Oh man. Highlight of the show.
Video. I don't know.
That was crazy.
When
I
they
can't
played
hear
this for
anything.
me, I thought they were joking.
Hold
I
on.
didn't believe that this was me. I was just like,
That's okay. Hey, Gucci, for what it's worth, I don't know that I sound like you, but I definitely make strange noises when I am training
All right, here we go.
and trying hard. So,
I can't hear anything. That's so weird that you guys can hear. I'm glad you
yes,
guys
we can hear it.
I get almost. And in my defense, kanske jag inte honom. Jo, jag tycker det är
I couldn't hear nothing. I was like,
You
oh, I
you
was-
have
I was like,
redeemed
that was a
yourself.
weird
It's
video.
okay.
And then everyone's face went like white.
That is hilarious.
That was funny. I
Oh
still
my
can't
gosh.
hear it. I don't know why I can't hear it. That's weird. Oh, well.
okay, you
No idea.
you just have to listen to it. We definitely could hear it. So
Yes.
yeah, everyone could hear this.
And actually that made the whole situation better because I think all of us women can relate. Like sometimes a noise comes out and you're like, that was kind of odd. I'm sorry.
Now, like girls can just
It's
feel
like
better about
20,
themselves. Like this is
20, 30
okay.
times
Yes.
the workouts.
Wait, say that again.
Jenny, what did you say? Say that again, Jenny.
It's like 20 to 30 times in a workout to me. If there are burpees,
This is gonna be the memory that's ingrained in
she's
him
like moaning
about
Oh,
you
like
forever.
One moan per rep.
Oh yeah, what workout was
the
this?
first time Gucci moaned.
Yeah.
Bjarni stopped. He was like, "Oh, I thought you were dying." But no, I was just.
And God, they know that. It was
Yeah,
during competition.
Yeah, I can always keep on going. It helps me keep on going. Just let it out, you know.
It was in one of the workouts. We were doing chest to bars.
Oh yeah, hey,
He did like
Gucci,
a,
show me the
"Ah!"
shirt you're wearing.
It's like, I just dropped down.
Yeah. It was like, why are you stopping? I didn't even realize that I was moaning. And he just stopped in the middle of the set.
What? Are
But
you
now he
good?
knows that. Now everyone knows if I moan, just keep on going. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so does anyone else on the team make any sort of noises? Like, does anyone grunt
I know it?
or
Okay.
like
Now they're thinking
yell?
about something dirty again. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Segir þetta
Well,
Jóninga líka?
I don't know, CJ, do you ever yell when you're training? Like if you're really,
No.
see, sometimes
Yeah.
I'll yell.
I'm like very I'm very stoic when I train. Always.
That's good.
I remember one girl that I used to train with and I got to compete with a few times. She was so fun because when she would step up to a heavy barbell, just her, like people have the ritual, right? And like hers was so cute. And then she would let out this little yell and it was just it was like a hair flip and a yell and it was a whole vibe. I was like, this is excellent.
We had a girl in our
Wow,
gym
mine
that,
looks like I'm
sounded
yawning
like,
the size of it's awful.
that like sound like a tennis player. Like every time she did anything, like I was like, what do you like what? I don't know. What's like this tennis player that like they all moan, but like they all like
Every time I hit the
every
ball.
time, like every time she would do a lift, like she would do a wall ball and like let out of, and I'm like, there's like 100 in the workout. What are we doing here? It's just like, what's happening? Why is it so rhythmic? Stop it. Yeah. What was the workout?
It was a warm workout, and in my defense, that was the thing that I was saying in the video, is that the warm was heavier where I was.
Oh, was it that the lunge thruster one, or the
No,
lunge,
it was
or the
the
burpee?
thruster, like 36 thrusters.
Yeah, 30, the
36
thruster burpee.
burpees, 24, 24, 12,
Yeah,
12,
12.
And handstand walk.
And there were some
And
handstand
handstand
walks by and
4.
yeah.
Yep.
Have you come to, as a team, have you come to love the worm? Are we still in a love-hate relationship with the worm? How do we feel
I
about
think
it?
we're loving it now, actually.
Yeah.
It's going very well.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they've had a lot of iterations with the worm. They've had a lot of struggles.
Yeah.
They've had heavy worms.
Rightfully
They've had
so. I
light
hate
worms. They've
worm.
had floppy worms.
Yeah.
Like
We had all the type of worms. Nothing can surprise us anymore.
that's right.
That's great.
There better
Though.
be Dave. There, Boz. There better be a worm.
Dave or Bob.
Yeah, better be a worm, dude.
Bring back the big Bob. Yeah.
Oh, I think we'll see a big bob in some capacity.
That'll be really.
Sure.
I mean, are you guys excited? So, like, we have seen for the individuals that they're bringing back the snail and the pig and all of these implements that are iconic. And so, I would hope that you guys will also get some opportunities to do some workouts with some iconic implements. Does that excite you? This idea of being at the games this year when potentially they're gonna, maybe pull out all the stops, if you will.
Yeah.
I love everything.
Definitely.
Everything that is different, if it's not too circus-y, like I don't really want to do the rollover thing.
Yeah, rolled
thingy.
front roll, back
Yeah.
roll.
But like kind of NorCal vibe or crash. That is cool. Like something
Yes.
different, like pig flips, something like I would love that.
Yeah. Trying to think. At NorCal this year, since you weren't there this year, they did a combination. They're like unique movements this year were some backward handstand walking, which is, it's not super common, but we saw that. And then they also did 1.5 rope climbs. And so athletes would climb.
That is so cool. Yeah. I would love that.
And it was just challenging, like, additionally, you're on the rope longer, but also just because I know, you love rope climbs.
What are you?
Because even just thinking about when you're coming down, like you have to think, don't come all the way down. You're so, and so like on one rep. So it was just interesting because you have to think a lot. And so many of the movements that we do, we're very familiar with, and they're kind of mindless. They just happen. Like you guys probably don't think when you're doing a wall ball, you just do a wall ball. And that alone makes you have to like be engaged mentally every time, make sure you don't just drop, So I thought that was interesting, but we'll see what happens at the games.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Cool.
I'm getting so excited.
I'm excited. Hey, because I'm so fearful of pronouncing all of your names wrong, will you all say your names, like not like each one of, do you mind? Is that okay? I know that might be kind of weird, but I want to say it correctly.
It's not weird. It's very
Gucci, you have to say your full name, not Gucci.
No, just say what you go by. I mean, you can say that too.
Because I'm eating. Okay, Bjarni.
Okay, Bjarni.
Am I supposed to repeat
He just
it?
has one. He just has
Yeah.
one name.
I feel like they just completely like there's just like the words that they say. I'm like, I don't know if my mouth can form the word. Like,
Do you want to try to say his name?
Yeah, I think I just did.
Did you?
Oh, can we hear?
Bjarni.
Yeah. Wow.
What
Okay.
about the second and last name?
Okay. Say your whole name, full name.
Já, Bjarni Leifs Kjartansson.
Kjartansson?
Yeah.
Já, Kjartansson.
Oh my God.
That.
You could be Icelandic.
Oh, we've got work to do.
That's
but
pretty good.
Okay, so we've got Bjarni. Okay, who and then Rokvi?
Yes.
Okay.
Raffi Hrafn Guðnason.
Oh,
Oh,
that one's harder.
That's a bit harder, yeah.
Okay, CJ, you're up. You say it.
no, I've already done this and I can't do it with the shit.
Raffi Hrafn Guðnason.
Please.
Yep.
All right, are you asking me to do it again? Are you
I'm
asking me
asking
to
you,
try?
CJ. You're up.
All right, here we go. Okay. All right, let me hear it one more time.
Raffi Hrafn Guðnason.
Rockve, crop. I don't even. It doesn't even sound like there's words coming. It sounds like you're like you're humming. On the last
Okay.
one.
The last
I can't even. I can't even
challenging.
picture the letters associated with the last name.
Raffi Hrafn Guðnason.
That did help. That was helpful.
It did. It did. I gotta see it. I don't know. Gudvinsson. I don't think I missed.
When in doubt, just
there.
finish with son.
Yeah,
if you're
son.
not
Yeah,
sure,
it's fine.
just make
It's
sure
fine.
you end there.
Rockve son.
Yeah.
There
Get
we go.
lost
It's
along
good.
the way. Okay,
Okay,
wait.
Elín, you're up.
Já. Elín Birna Hallgrímsdóttir.
Hallgrímsdóttir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and then
Pretty good.
Elín.
Elín.
Okay, cool. We can do this.
It's easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better. Tristan, who is also a coach in the space, he said this is Claire's version of games prep. This is true. The first time I ever emceed at a competition in Canada, there were many French names, and it was a journey for me because you want to like when you are emceeing, you really want to say the athlete's name correctly, and sometimes it's hard. So that was a really
It is definitely hard.
good challenge.
We just appreciate people trying.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We can do this. We can get the first names. The last names, we might have some work to do, but we can get the first names now. We can do this.
Are you ready for my first name?
Yes.
Because you're not going to get Gucci this time. It's going to be a little bit harder.
It's the real deal.
Guðbjörg.
Stop.
Okay. Yeah.
You didn't know that was her. You didn't know that was her
True.
name. Yeah, Gucci's
'cause
first
she's
name is harder
Gucci.
than her last name. Gucci's
Guðbjörg.
inverse of everybody. Last name's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
It's because everyone, like, when people were
Valdemarsdóttir.
asking my name, I was like, yeah, it's Guðbjörg. And then they just decided to stop talking to me and walked away. Because
said,
they were too scared to try.
Guðbjörg.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, that R is challenging.
Guðbjörg.
Okay. CJ?
Hey, no, I don't have to do this one. I had to learn how to say it 1,000 times.
Please, don't even attempt.
I know. Well, it's wow, that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. But Guðbjörg Valdemarsdóttir.
Yeah, last names.
But I
easy
only
peasy.
have one. It's only Guðbjörg and then Valdemarsdóttir. They all have 3 names. I only have 2.
Yeah, why is that? Is that
Weird.
traditional for it to have only to not have a
It
middle
just-
name?
Yeah, it just depends on the families and
How long your first
just-
and last name are?
Yeah, sometimes some like names go together, but like in my family, all of us are just like have one name and then one
Mhm.
last name, and yeah.
I've always been fascinated with Icelandic names. Like it's a beautiful language. I just feel like as an American, I'm like, wow, we really don't know how to do much, you know?
Yeah.
Roll an R. We don't, what is that?
Right.
We're very simple.
Simple.
Yeah,
Simple creatures.
yeah,
for sure.
it is hard.
But they're very pretty.
Are you guys heading to your second session, or are you guys gonna wait a couple more hours?
We are trying to find. We're going to Sarah's gym, Sima gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't know where it is.
We have to call her dad.
Yeah, we have to call call
got
someone.
That looks like a
So-
beautiful gym. Have any of you been there before? No, I
No,
guess
we
not. So that's why
haven't.
you're trying to. Okay.
She
All
she
right.
offered us to go there because she has like a plexiglass pegboard, so we can try the real thing.
Yes. Yeah. That's awesome.
So that's the reason we were driving, because it's far away, or like what was it?
40 minutes.
40 minutes drive.
Cool.
Yeah.
In your spaceship.
Awesome.
In our
In
space.
my spaceship.
It's not Rakvi's car. He
Landing
wins.
on my car because we're on the same team and like, we
Yeah,
help
it's
each
by
other out.
proxy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By proxy.
that's right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for
Mhm.
taking some time today, and
Thank
congrats.
you for having us on.
It's
Uh,
great to meet all of you. I'm very excited to see you in San Jose.
Yeah.
And you too. We're excited to see you guys too.
Of course.
And be
Excited times that.
Yeah.
Bennett's so excited to see you and Yon
Oh, I'm so,
So
excited
excited.
to see Bennett and William. Oh my
and
god.
William. I know they'll both be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
And Perrin. I'm also excited to see Perrin. The whole
Same.
family. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna not get to see them very much at all, but I
Nope.
hope that's. I hope I.
I
get
hope
to see
they
them
hope they
some.
even make it out of the house. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
I'll bet they will.
No,
But
yeah,
I mean,
I
as
think
far as
I
how
think they'll get out
much.
of the house. They'll get out of the
Yeah.
house maybe 2 days for Masters. There's for sure a day they won't be able to get out of the house just because
Yeah.
nap time and stuff. Once my sister's there, it'll be fine. My sister comes on Thursday, so Tuesday and Wednesday is gonna be tough for Perrin. But we'll be all right. We'll figure it
Well,
out.
do you think that are you guys planning to come to the age group games at all the Masters games, or do you think that you'll be needing to do other things and not necessarily plan to be there?
I mean, let's say if you
That's what
have the
we
free
got.
time, then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will check in most likely on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you won't do much of training for sure, especially depending on the gym and like traffic and things. And we'll,
I
once
think
you
we're
guys have
checking
a,
in on Wednesday, the
Yeah,
23rd.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah. Individual
22nd.
22nd, and we are.
okay.
20,
Oh, 20,
Yeah.
we are 22nd.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. Okay, 22nd, the check-in.
I think.
That's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what the schedule looks like.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
if you're already there, maybe they'll let you
Mhm.
guys in if you're around. It's
Mhm.
like a mile
I thought I
long
saw
away.
that there were some changes. Actually, I thought I saw some comments on one of the Mayhem podcast that Hiller clipped and shared. But I think an athlete was sharing in the comments there about some changes to the tickets for the athletes, like to be able to go and see other events.
Oh,
So I haven't looked at any of that on the site to verify or talk directly to an athlete, but I saw some comments about it that I wanted to dig deeper,
Yeah.
but I just saw that yesterday. So I don't know. But it was
Okay.
whatever it was they were saying that they actually did get a ticket to the other event, and they got a handful of tickets to certain things for family members as well.
Yeah, yeah. The family members got tickets to all the Wednesday stuff, or like ability to come to the Wednesday stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we gotta go because
All
we
right.
have to train before Bjarni leaves for work. Thank
All
you
right.
for having us on. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you
Have
very
a great rest of your day.
Bye,
much.
guys.
Bye. Say bye, Bjarni.
Bye.
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 Bye. I don't know how to. Yeah, there.
Oh, we can do this.
There we go.
Boom.
Sick.
What a cool team.
Mhm.
I just
That's neat.
can't. Can you imagine you're just training for all these years, doing whatever, thinking you're training as an individual or whatever, and then you get the call that you're going to be on a team. And that's such a cool thing that's come together. You know, like a year ago, you did not anticipate this for Gucci.
No, I mean, in January, we didn't anticipate it. This came together, like right before the Open or right during the Open, because it was all from winning the Icelandic championships. Like that's what it's all from technically. And so, once that was done, and it had to be before the Open. And so they all did the Open there. And so that was how it came in. Alma, the GM there, was who put it together and did all the things. And so, yeah, it was pretty neat how it came together. It was cool to be a part of it. I'm excited to coach them and do all the things.
Yeah. So I know you and one of their coaches have collaborated a lot on coming up with everything for them. Have you wound up, I know you communicate a lot with Gucci, but in this setting, do you wind up communicating with the other 3 athletes on any frequent basis, or does it kind of all run through Gucci right now?
Well, I mean, we have a group chat and then they post notes, but no, I'm not coaching. They all have their own coach. So
Okay.
everyone has their own coach. Bjarne's coach is
Bjarne.
the same coach as Bergos. So
Okay.
we haven't communicated. Me and that coach haven't communicated. So he does his own solo stuff, and then he just does what I write for the team.
Okay.
And then Rakve does the training plan with Yami, and so Yami's sort of his coach. It's definitely not like a individualized setting, but he's who guides Rakve, and then Aileen is Nick Burns with HWPO. So
Cool.
me and Nick have been writing the programming together.
Awesome.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I enjoy writing programming with other people. It's like take some of the pressure off for one, and I really enjoy like just watching how other people put words on paper. It makes me a better coach and a better programmer. So it's been fun.
That is such a very real thing. You know, I like just thinking about the concept that at this point, the programming has been offloaded to a few different entities for most facilities, right? And so just programming is actually, and even, I don't know, I started this mentorship thing, right? With the owner of the gym that I'm at is a level 4 seminar staff guy, and he and his wife, they're amazing. And so we've been working together on coaching development, and just the energy someone who truly deeply cares will put into every little detail is just really incredible to see in action, whether it's you writing our High Rocks program for however many weeks, spending tons of time on that, also while coaching 35 athletes individually, or, how much time they'll spend on every lesson plan. It means so much. And I think that's something that if you exist in the ecosystem and you attend classes, it could be easy to overlook like the amount of care that goes into programming. And as much as we all sit and dissect and pick apart programming, it's really cool to kind of get a peek behind the lens of like how much energy goes into that process from the programmer.
Yeah, that's cool. I love it.
Yeah, sick. All right, great. So
I mean, I don't have, you said, that was like more of a, I don't know if that was like a open-ended conversation piece.
Sorry, I don't know.
It's cool. Let's see what else. We
That
have
just
like
takes me.
Huh?
That takes me to. I'm gonna share something. Can you see my screen?
I can't now.
Love it. Okay, cool. That just takes me to this, and this was another post from Adrian Conway. But this slide, I think it's really cool. CrossFit is in a category of its own. Every session involves coaching. Every session involves learning, and I think, let me go because there's a little bit more. full range is the difference. CrossFit puts joints through their full functional range, under load, under fatigue, under coaching. And I just love his notations throughout this post about the coaching that, you know, like it's such a different thing to be in classes or work with a coach that is constantly refining your movement. That was something that Hannah Black was talking about in her interview with Dave, talking about working with Perrin and how special it's been for her to be coached by someone who literally will just yell across the room at her when she's standing, because she apparently has, I think, like she stands on one leg and hip shift type thing. You know, and just the care that can go into coaching is a really cool thing to touch on. And then I think also just like draw back to, for all affiliates, like every class is such an opportunity to give every athlete multiple cues. I don't know, just kind of been thinking a lot about that. Anyway.
I think it's definitely like the one we were talking about coaching or just the full range or like that refinement. It's like what I miss the most about being in person. Like I love like cueing and correcting in person way more than online. And I miss it. I mean, obviously we do it a ton, you know, via video response, but
yes,
it, you know, it's not the same. I miss it. I enjoy that part of it. Yeah. I also enjoy being coached. I don't ever get coached whenever I go to class. Yeah. No one ever coaches me.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm a pretty good mover in general.
That doesn't matter. I don't care how good you are.
Just, okay, thanks, red shirt. Take a breath.
I'm just saying. That's like,
and so because I'm a good mover in general, people, if they don't know me, they, you know, they usually don't, you know, like, but at the gym or when people know me, it's definitely like, because they know like who I am. And that's like, that sounded terrible. They know that I coach, they know that I do the thing.
Sure.
And so that's like part of it as well. Cause there's obviously always things to coach. But because I'm a good mover, when people don't know me, they're like, oh, he's fine. Right. And then when people do know me, they're just like, oh, well, that's CJ. He doesn't need to be coached. Right. And so I miss it. I love being coached.
Yeah.
Yep. I love being an athlete.
It'd be a really fun, that was, so, you know, I'm talking to them about how even whenever I came to, you know, work with you all at WODprep, and how I was like so fearful to give feedback in front of other coaches, because when I work with an athlete, it's very easy from, obviously that's your literal job and you just do that. Right. And I'm very comfortable doing so. But this level of like, oh, is the other coach going to think that this is the right cue or the right fault to address or whatever, and having to overcome that fear. And so I can see what you're saying as far as your reputation could precede you and then could create someone's like, oh, you know, fear to do so potentially. I don't want to put that on anyone individually, but I understand what you're saying. And how I guess that the development piece of that would be overcoming that and doing so anyway, no matter what reputation exists for that athlete, because there is always room for growth for all of us, always, ever.
I agree.
Yeah. That's fun. Right. That's fun to think about.
Okay. Good title this morning.
I did.
Is Dave done? Yeah, you're really getting into it.
You saw the title. What did you think when you saw the title?
I was like, Claire's been watching a lot of Hiller.
Getting some clickbait. I think it was actually, and I with that title, I don't have a specific clip of anything to pull up other than for us to just converse about it. But I want to say one of the videos that actually prompted that was from Amanda Harry. Yeah, some video that she had done recently, kind of talking about her opinion on that was what prompted me to put that in the title. And so what do you think? Do you think that this 20th is Dave's final games to program?
No.
I don't think so either.
No, and not because I think he should stay or should go or whatever. I think we're at a point now with Bruce at the helm and you know, obviously it's like, it's pretty premature, but it is, we've seen that Boz can do it. I wish CrossFit would find a way to allow another person in the fold, because if we're looking at who writes who writes those things. Like it's just Dave and Boz, right? And yes, there's a team of like
supportive figures
that
we don't know about.
Yeah, no one has any idea except the people in HQ. And I would even bet that like some people in HQ have no idea what that team actually looks like. I know it's been bigger and smaller over the years, but it's those two, right? Those two are the final say for pretty much anything that gets put on paper.
Which someone has to be the final say. That does have to happen at some point.
Yeah, and so I don't think anyone else is writing. Anyways, I wish they would have a third or a fourth. I wish there was another head in the fold. Because when Dave is gone, that means it's probably just going to be Boz. Maybe he pulls someone up. But no, I don't think it's his last year, but I do think it would be fine if it was.
Well, and so then we could talk about the third and fourth, for example. I would, and this is all speculation. I've certainly not had these conversations with the individuals at all, but like, I don't believe that they don't also have conversations with other programmers that they respect, such as, I mean, yet again, this is a conversation I have not had. And maybe we ask Boz when we see him next time, when you are programming, do you go to multiple other people who you respect with programming and discuss these but it's like, they're the two that we know about. Right. But like, are they the only two minds that this is coming from? Like, I don't believe that that's true. I think there are other perspectives, even if it's just like, you lurking with other programming, right? And just taking a look and being observant. You are shaking your head. No, you don't think that they're doing
disagree.
That.
I disagree with every ounce of me. I think it's just those two. And I think obviously when they bring people in the fold, the statement of do they ask other programmers? They might ask other people that have written like .com programming, but they're not asking other competition programmers about anything, in my opinion, ever. Maybe when they're at the competition and Boz is like at Syndicate or at NorCal, they have that, they converse over that, but there is no Boz saying, hey, what do you think about this workout? I don't think that ever happens, ever. I think they are very much in a closed loop. In like it's a closed, like it's a very tight network. I don't think they venture out at all. And I think he's open, but I don't think he's conversing with other programmers about what could potentially be at the games. Having a conversation about that competition. Boz is just a nice guy and he's social, but I don't think Dave has ever talked to another programmer about programming.
Okay. So maybe they don't necessarily have direct conversations with the people who run those competitions. Maybe, I don't know. I also don't know that I buy that. But say they didn't, then they're still often at these competitions, supporting the competitions and inevitably observing them. And it is wildly unrealistic to think that they are not paying attention to those details, because those details are things that they love. And so maybe they're not directly going
to, your glasses on, Claire.
Maybe they're not directly going to them and saying, hey, I want to bounce this idea off of you, but they're paying attention more than we think, is my opinion. Or I mean, more than broadly people think. And those things do influence. You observe an event go really well or not, or the details that you do or don't like about it, you watch it play out. And so anyway, I mean, they're in the ecosystem watching what's happening. And I think that does influence whether people think it does or doesn't.
If they do, specifically Dave, I think that he should quit CrossFit and go be in acting and make way more money, because he has held this facade in this character that he don't give a fuck about what anyone does ever, no matter what, and that he doesn't care, and that it will influence his programming negatively for 20 years. 20 years he has said the same dumb shit that I don't want to, it'll negatively impact which is which we all know is absurd, that it could potentially negatively impact how you program. That's the craziest thing to ever think. It's like my number one most disliked thing about the Dave Castro character is that he holds this persona in this, like, that he does not care to know, will never care to know, or he holds that he doesn't even know what the 2022 CrossFit Games was.
I understand that.
So if he's doing that, and obviously there was like other political and, like he felt slighted and all this, he got fired, right? Whatever. But if he's saying that he has no idea what that was, then, and he works with Boz, like that's his buddy. That's his number one.
Yeah, but there's also emotion tied to that too, potentially. Yet again, these are all just developing narratives without actually speaking directly to the human. But like it's realistic to assume that there's more baked into that, right? Like it's just not so simple.
Right. But I mean,
if you had run something for however many years, well over a decade at that point.
Yeah. I'm not saying like he should know or whatever. Like I don't slight him for whatever it is, but all I'm saying is that this is what he's saying, and he has said it repeatedly for as long as he's been like public facing, because he didn't talk about programming publicly at all till like 2017 or 18. Like it was just, there was a zero behind the like there was just like smoke, you know what I mean? Like there was just no seeing through it at all. And but you're saying that there's no way that he doesn't know. Seema said that there's someone that might give him information. But I'm just saying that if he does get information and he does actually know what another event has ever done, then the dude is fucking Tony Stark, right? And like Robert Downey Jr., like he's the best actor ever. Like he's just an amazing character, right? Because he has portrayed that dude has never known if someone has written 21:15:9 in another competition besides him. Like that's the character. So
coming back to the thank you. Coming back to the question, is he done? Raptus asked him yesterday on Girls Unfiltered. His response was, someone told you so to ask, so I won't answer. I love that we are on the same page about we don't think he's done, and maybe our reasons for it are different. I'm observing like a invigoration. Like it seems like this season is being a lot of fun for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is wonderful, right? Because you put this much energy into something, you would hope that you enjoy being able to do it, and all of the stuff that, because it has its pros and cons anyway. I don't know. I think I'm just observing it, and I'm just like, right, yeah. And so I don't know. Well, obviously we'll find out soon enough, but there's something in me that's just like, this ain't it. It ain't over.
Right. And which I believe, I agree with.
Yeah.
My thing was, I don't think it's a big deal if it is.
Right.
I think we're at a point now where like people are at the helm. Like Bruce being there, I think gives the community, or at least like maybe the OG community, some confidence that if Dave isn't steering the ship, like it's still good. Like we can make it happen. Like everyone loved Boz's year. Like everyone's confident that a good competitive season can be portrayed, produced, and like put on. Right. Yeah, he definitely seems, Vicky says he seems outwardly excited, and I agree. It seems like the handcuffs are off. Obviously there's money being spent. It's easier to make good games when there's cooler venues. No matter what, I'll always keep coming back to this, but like the venue makes everything.
The venue makes a huge difference. I would agree with that.
And so,
you've experienced it enough to know.
And outside events are there. They've said they're going to use outside. There's five places that they're going to do events at. Well, now there's one less because they're not going to the Red Barn or whatever it is.
Yeah. I think so.
What's it called? The Red Barn?
Literally, yes.
Red Barn, right? Okay. And so four floors is just cool, right? Like they're going to be outside of the SAP Center, which is dope.
Yep.
Right? Like on the Barack Obama Boulevard, Bob.
Yeah.
So it's nice. And yeah, that's the way to do it, right? Taking it away from just like the same floor. Like CrossFit's, we love it and we could watch it all day, but it's easy for that to get boring for a lot of people. Sitting in the same seat the whole time, seeing the same floor feels very regional like, or semifinal ish. And so having different venues and different floor plans and, being outdoor, I think all of it is it.
Yeah. Let's come back to Tristan's here in a second. But then I also, Seema says, I've been in the room when someone gave him a report and then he didn't, or he clapped back with a line from an outside source, like he had heard the gossip. I think he cares a lot. Yeah, totally. And then he deserves an Oscar. Yeah, I think he cares a lot as well. Okay. Side note, the total being event 3, 4, 5 makes me think that we could get an 8 to 12 piece meal events and 12, 8 solid workouts. Who knows though? Do you understand that? Is that
No, I
written in the
don't.
way that, yeah, sorry. Tristan, I want to understand what you're saying and I don't. Can you reword that please? Because I'm curious what that is. So yeah, we'll have multiple venues. Like you said, we'll have a lot outdoors. That's, it's also kind of cool to note that the 2007 games was literally the hopper, trail run, and the total. And those are your first events of the 20.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole
that's his thing.
package.
Yeah. That's his thing, you know. This is interesting. Have you heard this?
I know nothing about that.
Jeffrey Birch says, rumor is if you're in town and you volunteer at Ben and Blair's spectator event, you get a wristband to the games. That's pretty dope.
So Birch, with that, is that volunteer to judge? And if so, is there criteria for that? Because Jay Birch judges frequently. And so is that what that is? Do you have to be, you know, do you have to have a judge's cert for that? Or is that open for anyone? What are the details on that? Or where did you see that? Because that would be cool to look up.
That would be cool to look up.
Thank you for sharing it. Yeah, we'd love to look into it.
Yeah, okay, a bunch of short events. That's it. Well, it has to be. There's no way it can't be. I don't know if we'll get 8 to 12. 12 is probably like on the high end, but I guess 8 to 12. Yeah. I don't think. Oh, good morning. You scared the shit out of me. My wife just walked in the room. Oh my god!
And you didn't.
It's like kind of dark. It's like kind of dark over there. Huh? Everyone's still asleep in the house. Wait, William's still asleep? You haven't woke up yet? Oh, nice. Like,
does that mean Mama got to sleep more?
Yeah, Mama's happy. So there's all. I don't have to know how sleep went, but if she speaks to me before 9 a.m., like at all, like says words to me at all, it means she slept good.
I love that. That's good.
From when we went to bed, like at 10, when you put him to sleep. Wow, William slept 6 hours. First time. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So,
that's awesome. Maybe that'll be the start to a trend.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Perfect timing for a trip.
Seriously.
That's what it did last time. Bennett, we went on, Bennett didn't sleep. Like he was pretty colicky and he didn't sleep very well. And then we went on a trip and we started putting him in the blackout tent. And then all of a sudden he slept like 8 hours, like on our trip. It was fucking awesome.
Okay. Are you bringing that blackout tent for?
Yeah, we have 2 of them now.
William?
We have one for William and one for Bennett.
Nice. Smart.
Short events. I definitely think it will be. Hopefully it's not like all 15 more scored events. Right. So, okay. NorCal Classic. Yeah, definitely check out NorCal Classic IG to,
I'm going to look that up. And then Jay Birch said it was on the CrossFit podcast with James Hobart yesterday. They did not mention any criteria for judging. I'm going to look at the NorCal. Give me just a second. What are we laughing at?
Nothing.
I'm
not pulling it up, JD. I'm not doing it.
What does he want you to pull up?
Nothing. He just is jabbing at Dave like he always does.
Oh.
Okay. Are you trying to pull it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it down here. Do you want me to pull it onto the screen?
Yeah, I just did.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
Here we go.
So volunteer, get in. Want to get a ticket to the CrossFit Games? Help volunteer for the Hopper event on site with us. The NorCal Classic team show up Thursday through Sunday and we'll get you in. Link in bio to sign up. Spots limited. So there you go. You can go to the Northern California Classic Instagram and their link is in their bio to sign up for that. That is really freaking cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
And then Valor is giving away 100 tickets to for something. Valor Fitness sponsor. They're giving away 100 tickets for something. I don't know what it was for. So that's awesome. So lots of ways to get in. So if you're thinking about it, sounds like you should get your ass on a plane and come out to San Jose and party.
That's
so all right, let's see. What was so we had front rolls and back rolls announced yesterday on Instagram. I made the team work on them today. I don't think they did. I think they voted. They're like, nah, we're gonna not do it because Dave said it's just individual. He said individuals be ready for this. And so they're like, well, he didn't say team, so that was it. But interestingly enough, that is him saying it. It's only, it's what, 2 weeks till they start, 12 days. But it kind of answers our like the conversation we had on Monday of like unknown and unknowable. And sort of where I was like, hey, if it's super novel, front rolls and back rolls, just give them a little bit of time. Thus, just to be clear, I take back everything I said about Dave, and he's clearly watching our show and he listened to me. So, 100%. He was like, fuck, CJ's so right. I just gotta like,
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah. And he's so right. Just give them a little bit of time so they don't look like complete dum-dums out there.
Yeah.
And they'll figure it out.
Which, I mean, that is exciting because what did you see? You saw
you saw Trista. Trista smokes it. Like, she's fantastic at all of that stuff. That's the event. And go ahead. Were you going to say something totally different?
Oh, well, no, I was going to say that he released that on the Girls Unfiltered, and what would like immediately Gazan was like, I got to go practice immediately, and then also so was Raptus. It sounds like many of them feel comfortable with the front roll, I believe, but the back
front rolls
much simpler,
a little bit easy. Well, the back roll just requires more like kip coordination. You can power or strong arm your way into a front roll.
We don't have any resources for either one of those things at this time, do we?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, there are multiple.
Yeah, go to our RX Gymnastics, probably the best.
Yep,
he's the best. Justin's great. He turns everything into I don't know, his goofy little presentation of how he does it, but his that's the video I sent them, was like, he has like a strict front roll and then a kipping front roll. Video, they're all really short on YouTube, but he does a really good job of putting it together in a very similar way, like WODprep. It's like, hey, here's a simple breakdown. Here's 3 drills, blah blah blah. He's awesome.
Yes, he is. He's a local guy. In fact, when I first moved here, I was going to the gym that I think he co-owns. And so anyway.
Oh, does he co-own that gym?
No, maybe I got that wrong. He coaches there. He coaches
there.
There we go. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, he does one-on-one. That's what obviously people buy his stuff. But he does like one-on-one gymnastics coaching. Yeah.
He's a really, really nice guy. And so, yeah, I definitely saw the content that he had put out for it and was like, that's a cool opportunity. And then I know that I think Taylor Self was also sending some videos to athletes as well, as what I heard, as far as trying to help these athletes get these movements figured out on the fly. So
I didn't think he lived in Austin. I thought he lived out on the Atlantic coast. Does he live in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone fucking lives in Austin. So weird.
I know. I was talking to Jimmy about it last night. I was like, hey, we actually live in like a really cool place. So I just want to embrace this season of life because I don't know how long it will last. And I really enjoy being here.
Yeah. Do you have any like move dates or anything like that?
No.
No?
Nope. But, what did you think of the promo?
It was funny.
Was it?
Funny. Yeah,
he just like 5 seconds before we filmed was like, hey, stand here and do this. And this is what, whatever, just gave me the rundown. And it's not long. Can I pull it up?
Mm-hmm.
It's not related to CrossFit.
Please don't ever ask me.
Well, it's not related to CrossFit, but it's kind of funny. I think it's funny. So for context, for anyone who doesn't, everyone here knows, I think. But anyway, he's a professional wrestler. So this is a promo. Okay.
I just don't miss.
Can you hear it?
No, it's mute.
Again, Claire, for as long as we've been together, and remind me, how long has it been?
Too long.
Oh, and it's been such a great time too. But for as long as we've been together, I always say CJ Valor, the X Factor, doesn't miss. Remember last week, ID at Evolve, the ID 1.0s, Marcus Mathers, X'd out. Cappuccino Jones, X'd out. And for the person that just can't seem to catch a break when it comes to the X Factor, Sam Holloway. You know what? I think it's time we start mogging out on those PC athletes. Yeah. Come on, Savannah.
I like Savannah. That was funny. Did he just randomly say Savannah? Was that just like
say what?
By happenstance that he said Savannah?
That's my middle name.
I don't think I knew that.
Probably not. But that's where that comes. Like that's what that was. But either way, it's just funny. So no, I mean, most people watching that will obviously not know that that's my middle name.
Interesting.
But that's where that came from in his mind. Yeah. Anyway.
That is funny. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't even know. Why did I bring that up? Just because I got excited about it at random?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I think is CrossFit never mind.
Oh, we were talking about moving. That's right. We were talking about what the timeline is. No, yeah, right now things are going well. But we don't have an expectation that we need to move anywhere in the near future.
Got it.
Yep. So yeah. Okay. I did want to reference, not necessarily pull it up, but just make sure that everybody knows if you want to go check it out. Tupood put out a video on YouTube for Dallin, prepping for the games. And it was really cool. I want to say, I mean, it was, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And, but yeah, and it was pretty much half and half of Corinne and him. It was so much of the storytelling of their relationship and its role in his life as a games athlete. And so, I mean, I think it opened with her talking, and then
she's she's a good personality.
Yes, she is.
I don't know her at all. I don't mean she has a good person. She is a personality. Her personality on YouTube is funny. She does a good job. Whether that's truly what she is, or if she plays a role or whatever it is, she does a really good job on social media.
It seems very authentic to her.
Yeah, it does, for sure.
Yeah, and if you look at her her own page with her sourdough and stuff like that, it definitely seems very much so just who she is. But yeah, I thought the video was excellent. Balance Media, what's up? He's saying that it's a great show or a great video. Yeah, I like that they took the time to hear the partner's perspective, because of course, supportive partnership, we see that displayed a lot in our top level athletes and how meaningful that is to their success. But I love hearing more about those stories, because I think there's a lot of inspiration that any one of us can glean from supporting our partners and in their goals. So, and then let's see. No, that was that one. Oh, wow. Hey, guess what? We made it through my topics.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I have other clips that I could pull up from, Hiller clipped out multiple things from the Rich Froning podcast. But then also the New York Times, Callum Marsh wrote an article for the New York Times about Xenom as well.
Isn't Callum the guy who wrote
Yes.
Which book?
The book about Greg that is not available to the public yet, is my understanding.
Right. Yeah. That one.
That's coming out this fall. And the rumors from those that have had the opportunity to read it say it's very juicy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's
same writer. Is it just about Greg without Greg having input, or does Greg have input in the book? I don't remember.
If anyone in the comments knows that from what others have said about it, then let us know. But I don't know.
Cool. Lito, this is it's just a nothing burger. The workout, Lito asked thoughts on the thruster burpee workout for masters. 2 workouts have been released. Okay, so Greg has input on the book. That's cool. The first one is double under toast. We talked about it on Monday. Double under toast to bar ascending snatch.
Yes, you like that one a lot.
I like it, and I like this one too. Oh, he got Greg to talk a lot, and Greg did not have any input from my understanding. Okay. Anyways, then the next one is 21:59 thruster, and then 12:96 burpee. So it's just to burn it down. I'm all for a thruster burpee combo. Sprint, painful, fast, light, just a full, Kool-Aid man, what I call it, just head through a wall.
Kool-Aid man. I love that reference. That's a great reference. I don't know. I think I've actually heard that from you before, but now for whatever reason it's clicking. The head through the wall. Like
yeah. Just like, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, which it's like, I try to convince some people that I just like want you to be like, that's just all I want. Like, I don't care how the workout goes. I just want you to send it no matter like what the result is. Like, I don't care if the workout blows up. Like, I just need you to actually send it. Which is so interesting. Some people can't do it. Like, I have, so like Katie Burrs, my adaptive athlete, she's an absolute monster, right? She's like 5'10", super shredded.
Yep.
And we were doing some bike sprints the other day, and it was like 15 cows. Like, it was a long one. And she's like, oh, my times are like 55 seconds, 50 seconds. I'm like, Katie, I want you to sprint. She's like, that's as fast as I can go. I'm like, no, it's not. I was like, you can spin a bike 100 RPMs. I know you can. Like, you're as tall as me. Like, you're 5% body fat as a female. Like, you've got all the muscle. Send it. And she did. And she's like, I don't like doing that. I'm like, yeah, well, sometimes got to be on the other side of we got to be on the other side of this. Like, we got to go to the point like, oh, you got to figure out that you can actually go that fast. And so it's there. But yes, JD, I'm the same way. Like, I just won't. Too many 50 cal assault bike workouts, right? Or like 2K rows or 1K row or Franz. And I'm just like, yeah, touch the fire too many times. It's such a great thing. But me maybe more than you, past that competitive like desire or time frame in life. And so it's hard to put yourself back into it.
So my approach to this, and you can tell me, obviously, I'm curious your thoughts, but my approach to this in training, I try to pick at least 1 to 2 workouts a week where I'm like, do something stupid. And then other than that, pace and, have a strategy and things like that. But I do try to, in fact, there was one that was programmed a couple weeks ago in our WODprep athlete programming, because I follow quite a bit of that. And I read it and I was like, that's overprogrammed. That's dumb. I literally can't get to the last piece.
Wasn't it bars? You're talking about bars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bike, barbell, clean and jerk, toes to bar. And you had like a set number of calories, set number of reps, and then max effort, toes to bar, and the time remaining. And then you had like 90 seconds to recover and repeat that over and over again. That's a lot. We get a lot of that interval stuff, which is awesome. But I remember whatever the reps were, I was like, I'm not even going to get to the toes to bar. And don't get me wrong, I got like 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I barely got any, but I got it. And then once it was done, I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't overprogrammed, but that was hard. Like, I had to move with the barbell in a way that that's not happening.
But interestingly enough, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a workout like that, where you feel that you're not going to get any and you get better each time.
Yeah.
Right. Is just a testament that, at that point. And so this is for most athletes, I would say that like you're struggling to find intensity truly, right, off the rip. And you have to teach yourself within the workout that you can push a little harder. It's like repeating an open workout. It was like, oh, I got fitter. I'm like, no one gets fitter. You just learn. You learn the workout, right? Something like that. With that shorter rest, you're not like, you are actually dwindling fitness, but your transitions are faster. You're moving with purpose, all of like the nuance and the nitty gritty things is what's really changing, or like maybe you broke the bar because you were really nervous that you couldn't make it later or whatever, and then you went unbroken. And so, I think it's important to know, yes, 99% of the time, the goal is to like repeated efforts always, maybe even get better. That's a training thing.
Mhm.
But I have a lot of athletes that repeat efforts really, really well. Right. And they didn't, because like, that's like a huge thing with my training. And I think with a lot of people's training, but really with mine, right? Like we're like, hey, I need you to have a shitty, like, I need you to be at 60%. I need you to finish round 1 and feel like you haven't done anything. Like, just give me this. And I beat that into my athletes, and for sure, sometimes to a fault, and then they can't turn it on. Right. And I'm like, okay, now I need you to completely fall off the rails and blast it. Right. And you just have to know when it's appropriate for the athlete.
How often would you say, for most day-to-day, people that are training CrossFit, how often would you suggest that they be doing something silly that they're just going to implode potentially?
It depends on the athlete. Cause like Nelson, like Nelson does it a lot.
Yeah.
And we're trying to create intensity. So he has it a lot, but I have to put it in a certain design that allows him to not blow up.
Mhm.
But like Rose, I can't even force Rose to do it.
Yeah. She
Like,
just
we fight about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I made her do the thruster burpee workout, and we did a primer of 963 of it. And she was like, and it like turned her off for the workout. Right. I was like, hey, I want you to go way faster on this primer than, of the actual workout. And so it's just hard for some people. And so for someone like Rose, I want her to do it more. Right.
Mhm.
But Rose is so intuitive that, I've kind of stopped fighting with her about it, because whatever decision she makes always ends up being the right one. Cause she's probably arguably the fittest human on earth, 60 and over. I mean, there's no question about it.
Yeah, we're about to mess around and find out.
And so she makes a lot of good intuitive decisions. And then, but like Jen can really create intensity. And so a lot of what we do with Jen is pacing. I don't ever have to worry about her being able to absolutely send it irresponsibly. Ours is about managing muscular endurance and that kind of fatigue, because she hits failure. Like Rose doesn't hit failure, right? Like that's just not her athlete profile, but Jen does. Like Jen will just be like, I can't hit a 60% power snatch, like, because she's just at full muscle failure. And I don't have a lot of athletes that can do that.
Mhm.
And so, I can't answer that. It's all so independent. I wish I could answer that question.
Talking about Jay Birch?
No, your question of like how often
Yep, got it.
should someone do it? It just depends on the athlete.
Mhm.
Like I just started coaching Isabel from Coda, and for her, it's probably besides one, like Fran is a challenge point for her as an athlete. And so we're really working that pairing in that very, very short time domain. But like she blows up a ton. So like a lot of what we do is pacing and lower effort stuff and recovery based type things. And so everyone's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's, you have to know your athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, which for most people listening, know their athlete is know themselves, right? Yeah, and so you have to know yourself if you're applying that to yourself. Yeah, I feel like I definitely relate to Rose for sure in that athlete avatar. JD Fit says Gwen is a great way to force it. I actually did Gwen, I think last week at 105, and sure enough, like what did I do? I paced the first round more, and then my forearms were like blown up after the first set. And so I was like, oh no. So I rested more in between the first and second. And then after I finished the second, I was like, I'm fine. I'm just going to pick it up again. Mm-hmm. And so that was interesting because yet again, what did I do? Be more conservative up front.
Right.
Yeah. But it was also then really cool to like test that myself and then think like what the athletes did at Mayhem with heavier load. I'm like, this is just
super fit.
So fit. Yeah. Do you want to, Jay Birch said, how do you define intensity? I mean, CrossFit has a definition for intensity.
I don't know the CrossFit definition off the top of my head.
Its measure of intensity is power. And so force times distance over time.
Doesn't that work?
Force is, it says CrossFit's measure of intensity is power. This is important because we can now establish measurable, observable, and repeatable data from workouts by calculating intensity. Force is simply determined by the weight, the load lifted, such as a barbell, sandbag, medicine ball, or the body weight of the athlete during unloaded movements. Distance is how far the load is displaced vertically against gravity during the movement. Every repetition completed adds to the total distance of the workout. The duration of effort or time acts as the denominator in the equation. Therefore, the faster the work is completed, the more intense the effort. So they have a definition for it. We, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably the best definition. I just look at it as like effort, because I don't think,
how do you apply that effectively?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's effort, right? Like, I don't think it has to be, I don't think it has to be force biased, right? Because if it was only force biased, which is like your normal definition, like intensity and like powerlifting is just like how heavy it is. Like, that's the intensity. Usually it's not volume based, but I think in CrossFit, like, fatigue plays a role. The volume of the total lifts play a role, which if you look at total distance, that technically includes volume because it's multiple reps. And so, yeah, I think there's a subjective input or a subjective factor in intensity too, of just like actual effort. But you could argue that like the effort displaces more distance, right? So if it's the same force, you do 10 wall balls versus 100, but like, I think with CrossFit, we have this unique thing of like, how much fatigue were you in when you did the other thing, right? Like, so how much fatigue, like, so sure, you did 100 wall balls, but did you do 10 sets of 10, like on the minute, or did you do 100 unbroken, or did you do a 2K row into 100 wall balls, right? And all of those things, like, you could, because there's no time based in work, right? Or in the intensity, it's, I don't know.
All of these equations are over time. Well, and for whatever reason, that, like you say, like what happened for, you think about at Xenom, the events 2 and 3, how they did the wall walk, rope climb workout, and 3 minutes later did a 60-second effort on the assault bike, or the echo bike. I'm sorry. That, the result of that intensity is going to be different because of what just happened just before.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So there you go. That's it.
I don't know. I don't think anyway. Like, did we make anything more clear there? Or?
No, I mean, I think there's like, I think there's a subjective input, but I think it all comes from, obviously we have like our math equation, but I just think there's like a bigger subjective input it too. Like, you have like high intensity days that, maybe aren't very fast, which I think is very,
you have high what that aren't very fast? Sorry.
Like high intensity days that like just like aren't, that's just like a lot of volume over a
sure
broad,
CNS loading, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So like, you can move a really heavy sled slow, or
and that's intense.
Sled fast, and it's intense. Yeah, I mean, there's that's cool. There it is. That's a very good way to describe it. This reminds me of Billy Madison. We are all now dumber for listening to this.
No, we're not. Yeah. And then of course, coming back to the MCI component, like mechanics first, always, then consistency, then intensity. Like, we don't skip over the other two to get to intensity, or that is the goal that we strive to. I understand at some level, there's some compromise that does occur.
Yeah,
sure. Yes. But like, we should give our best effort to maintain.
Oh yeah, of course.
The other two first.
Well, that's how we create. The best way to create intensity is good mechanics. Or at least, yes, because you can accomplish more work with less effort, right? And faster. So in theory, it would be how you would create more intensity, but there are certainly some people that move terrible that create a lot of intensity.
Sure.
And there are some people that move really, really well that, man, they just fucking can't get after it. They're just like, yo, I need you just to go faster.
Yeah.
Like, you move great. Now I need you to do twice as fast.
Gosh, it's so true.
Like,
yeah,
God, your burpees
both
are
sides of that
perfect.
coin are so real.
Like, your burpees are perfect, but you're doing 3 a minute. I need you to do 30. Come on.
Yep.
Speed it up a little bit.
God, it's such a fun journey to be on, like yourself as the athlete. And then if you get the opportunity to coach, which I hope we all do, like, man, I mean, get it to give it away kind of thing, and like then to help athletes find their way to mechanics, consistency, intensity. Okay. We are a little over a week out from heading to the CrossFit Games.
I know.
CJ is going to coach a handful of masters athletes and a team for the first time ever at the CrossFit Games on the 20th year in San Jose, California.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Woo! I hope you got goosebumps.
I did actually. Weirdly that you said that.
It's
very
so
strange.
cool.
It's like a I'm super. Yeah, we have a crazy. I believe for a week tomorrow before the games. It's like,
you leave for a week?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I have a 3-week vacation starting tomorrow. Vacation that I work.
I'm like, you will work the whole time. I know that about you, but what?
Well, I don't
I'm
want
not
to.
saying I wish that you would. I just know that that's what that.
I don't
I
have
know
an
that
option.
doesn't
We
mean
launched
you're taking
we launched a product that I created.
Correct.
From scratch.
Yep. Grateful that you mentioned that before we leave. That's what's down below. Yes, the High Rocks cycle, which starts next Monday.
Yeah. So it's
where are you going next week? I'm excited for you.
It's our beach week.
Oh, heck
Blue
yeah.
Angels.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, I mean, yes, you will work, but you will also enjoy quality family time and so on. So that will be wonderful. I'm really happy to hear that because prepping this High Rocks program to get underway has demanded quite a bit of you. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, it's a lot.
What?
It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Like we basically have to pack this week. Oh, and an adaptive athlete. Yes. I'm actually not going to be able to, like, I coach Katie, but I won't have her coach's pass. And I don't know how much of the events that I'll see. We had to unfortunately, like, make a decision because team is going at the same time. And I'm going to try and make it back over there. But it's unlikely that I'll see much of her competition. And so that was a pretty tough decision to make.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I've coached her in person, her first games, and then I didn't coach her in Vegas, and then coach her this year. And it stinks because this year, like, not to say that like it wasn't a challenge in years past, but she has like it's a real competition this year. I know that's a hard, like, there's a big challenge. There's like it's definitely a fight for first, and there really wasn't the last couple of years. So I'm excited for her to really go head to head with a very fit female. And so it'll be a lot of fun for her to hopefully win.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, so we leave tomorrow for the beach, and then we come home for one day between coming to that and going to San Jose. And then we stay in LA for 5 days after the games. We're in the games for a week. We stay in LA for 5 days after that. And then we go straight to Nashville. So we don't get home till we're home for 1 day from tomorrow till the 3rd of August.
That's exciting though, to be honest.
Infant. Yeah. Oh yeah. With an infant and a toddler.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We could do Disneyland though. I'm stoked. Cars Land for Bennett is gonna.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna lose
his mind.
Yes, he will.
I got a sick like muscle tee Lightning McQueen shirt from Shein. It's awesome. It looks like a mechanic shirt. It's awesome. I love it.
And that's what you're gonna wear.
Yeah, 100%.
Heck yeah. Okay, you'll have to share a photo of that with us whenever that happens.
So,
with
anyways, let's see. What else? I assume there'll be more announcements coming up. We'll still do a show Monday.
We can talk soon about everything that I'm going to do at the games or everything that we're going to do at the games too.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like, Do you
Yeah,
have any
well,
more, do you have more information?
We'll wait a little bit, but
Right.
but either way, yeah, we'll just we'll update everybody on the shows that we'll be doing and everything that's like in its entirety very soon. So
Cool.
yeah, probably. I
Sweet.
mean, obviously, we will do that next week,
Yeah.
so that we can kind of because we'll try to. I think there's a lot of opportunity to share what's going on, boots on the ground in real time. So we'll unpack that further.
JD knows. JD thinks my favorite combo is ski bench press, which it is by far. If you're just trying to maintain aesthetics, you should never get on an assault bike or a rower. You should just always get on a ski. That's like the best machine to maintain aesthetics. When I finish a ski, I feel like Ronnie Coleman, except Ronnie Coleman, that's like anorexic and like 150 pounds lighter, but still, that's what I feel like.
What a comparison.
You know, that's just how I feel. I mean, I know.
Anorexic.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Ronnie Coleman would look like. I would look like anorexic Ronnie Coleman and white, obviously. He's not the same color.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of
my dog is upside down like this. It's right here, like
just living his best life.
He looks, he is.
Is he passed out?
No, he just like scratches on the ground. You know, loves his life.
That's good.
All right, let's get out of here. I think my kids are starting to wake up.
Yeah, this was a freaking long show. I'm like kind of shocked that it was this long, but that was good.
I can't believe William slept through the night. Parent came in, she was smiling. I was like, oh, it must have been a good night.
Yes, that's so for a mama of a newborn, well, and a 3-year-old, like that is just a gift that cannot be over exaggerated positively. I'm so grateful that she got a good night's sleep. Who knows how long it's been since she's had one.
Well, I mean, during pregnancy, I think we had
like how early in pregnancy too.
Yeah, it was early because like she was up peeing pretty early, like every 60 to 90 minutes, probably midway through the second trimester. So she hasn't had probably a 5-hour unbroken sleep in 7 months.
It's incredible what mothers do.
Yeah, wild.
What they're able to endure is literally remarkable.
All right, enjoy the day. Peace, guys. Love you. Have a good weekend. Watch CrossFit shit. And we'll be back.
And join WODprep Academy because
join WODprep Academy. Join our High Rock Cycle if you're trying to get ready for it, or if you just want to get better at CrossFit in general. This is the one-stop shop for all skills, training designs, all the things.
I just got a notification from that there's a new video from Hiller that says CrossFit's AI guy. I can't wait to go see if he's talking about CrossFit.
Oh, he's not talking about CrossFit.
Well, but what if he is? That'd be hilarious.
That'd be crazy.
Okay. All right. We'll go.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.